Okay, I have arrived here in Keflavik, near Reykjavik, the airport in Iceland. Took a shuttle bus over here to try and pick up a rental car because that's kind of the only way I think I can get around here. And so we'll get a little bit later start than I had hoped because it's going to take me a while to get the rental car because the rental car places within the airport had pretty much been sold out, and the cheapest I could find was like 250,000 krona, which I think that's the number. Anyway, it's not cheap, so I decided to go with a more discount rental car. Hopefully that goes well. We'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna pick that up and then we'll be on the road. All right, so now got the rental car. Originally it was manual, so I had to switch to an automatic, which means that I got this bigger car, but everything is gonna work out. Looks comfy. I'm ready to get on the road. Are you guys ready to go? Let's go. So we are on the road now. We are about a 2.5 hour drive from here in Keflavik to where I'm going, which is this little swimming pool that's heated by natural water, and it's kept up, I think, like by volunteers. Both the name of the town where the pool is and the name of the waterfall I'm gonna leave here. The waterfall's pretty famous. It's basically in every bit of information, manuals, any kind of like shit you see about Iceland. Basically, it's anywhere that you see stuff about Iceland. Alright, I am now in the tiny little town of Selfoss. Just crossed the bridge and I am heading on my way. The next tiny little pullover where there's like a little diner or something in one of these small towns. We're about an hour out actually from where I want to go, where this pool is supposed to be. So the next tiny little town I'm going to pull off and see if I can get some food. Some nice local folks. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, well, that restaurant is closed, but the woman behind the counter said that the next town over, 10 minutes away, closer to the destination, there will be one. So let's go check it out there. Perhaps I should have gotten the horse. Maybe that would have been good. I don't know. All right. On the road again. Made it. It's been a long drive, but I'm here. It's about a 15-20 minute walk down that road, and pretty amazing views. So we'll see. right, so here it is. We made it. We made it to the swimming pool. I'm gonna go get in. I'm gonna go jump in. I'm gonna go change over here, strip down to my skivvies, and change. Oh man, that was refreshing and fun. I was hoping I could get a decent shot of it from above, but I don't think I'll be able to do that. However, it's sunny now and gorgeous outside. I'm gonna go see if I can get some landscape shots. And then I think I'm going to head to the Airbnb where I'm staying, drop my stuff off, maybe charge some things, and then head right back out. I was talking with a French gentleman here today, and he told me that essentially there's light almost all day. So I'm hoping that's correct, and if that is correct, and indeed the fact, the way it is, then I'll be going out a lot. I probably won't get very much sleep tonight. So let's get rolling. I must say that is my first ever cow crossing. So my first ever cow crossing. The cows had some of the biggest udders I have ever seen in my entire life. All right, so we've arrived at the Airbnb. Let's go check out the barn here, and then we'll check out the view that I have, then my tent, and then maybe I can go get something to eat. We'll go from there. And this is the tent where I'll be sleeping tonight. And there's the view out the front. Okay, what do you say? Let's go get some dinner. The gentleman who helped me here is very lovely, and I'm always amazed at people who almost never speak English, or maybe he does speak English often, but just go right into it. I'm always, I admire that. Exhausted the batteries in both my drone and on this camera, so I think it is about time for me to call it a night. I will see you in the morning. Okay, good morning. I am going to go take a shower then I'm going to find something to eat, and we're going to go to the waterfalls, and after that we're going to go to the Westman Islands, and then maybe go see a big crater before we head and get lunch at Reykjavik and head home. So that is the itinerary for today. Okay, so we are now on the road again. I decided I wanted to make a quick stop here. There is a little church that I thought Sorry, Icelandic radio is a little loud. All right, so I decided I'm gonna stop at this, just take a few pictures of this little church right here, and then we'll be on our way to the falls, and then Westman Islands, then maybe the crater if we have time. I don't know if we'll have time. We'll find out. Okay, so what's so interesting is because of the differences between, well, first of all, it was like midnight or 1 a.m. and I felt like it was the middle of the day in my tent. I popped my head out and it was just super bright. So what's interesting is, even though it almost never gets like nighttime dark in Iceland this time of year, there still seems to be quite an obvious morning and evening like rhythm. And I don't know if that's a holdover from when it's winter or if it's just but it feels like there's morning dew, the birds are chirping, no one's out yet because it's pretty early. And so it's interesting how we still develop these things that we hang on to. So anyway, let's get rolling. So you know the phrase, a picture doesn't do it justice? Well, that's like the entirety of Iceland. Like, every picture I take, I'm like, because I'm seeing the real thing in front of me, and it is so much more spectacular. Like, I was at the black sand beach, and I took a photo, and it didn't even necessarily look like I was on a cliff, even though I was like hundreds of meters, at least 100 meters above the black sand beach on the side of a cliff. And I took a picture and it was like right there. It was like, it's just so hard. I don't know whether it's some sort of optical illusions that are created, or it's just, there's no way to capture it in a real way how crazy beautiful this place is. All right, so next up is Westman Islands. However, I'd like to get some breakfast first. There is a caveat also to Westman Islands. I think that I've been told that there's a chance I might struggle to get tickets to the ferry this short notice. Well, we'll just go and find out. If I can get them, I can get them. If I can't, we'll head on to do something else. So let's go. Okay, so it has been raining for about an hour and a half straight, pretty much the whole way towards the crater that we're going to. So I'm gonna stop in here and get something to eat, and hopefully the rain slows down a bit, and by the time we get there it'll be a little bit clearer and no rain, but we'll see. Okay, we're gonna head to a very large crater. So that's what we're doing. Heading back home. It's a little surreal to end it here, but heading back to the airport, dropping the rental car off, and then flying back to Kennedy and heading home.